All right, stress-free in 2023.
Yes.
How does that sound? Can you imagine being completely stress-free? Well, we can't guarantee it, but I can give you a step. We're going to
offer our 3 steps
Yes.
to stress free. It's very simple. The link is down below. Give yourself this gift. It's an amazing thing. Tara, Roxanne here to help you calm your mind so you can enjoy your life. And how are we going to do this?
And enjoy 2023, right?
Exactly.
Yes. So, we have an exercise for you today, which is a lot of fun. Well, it can be fun. It's very exhilarating and it gives you all the good feels and all the good intentions, but it can also be a little ugly.
Okay.
So, but sometimes we got to go through the ugly
To get
to the prize, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, we're talking about kind of doing a vision board. It's kind of it can be a vision board if that's what you want to do. You can display it, you can just write it, you can do it in your head, whatever works for you.
Absolutely.
We're all in different places in our stress journey. Some are more chronic, it's more surface. So, and that might even change depending on the subject.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So here's what we're going to ask you to do. So we want you to do this with us. So you can pause this, go grab a piece of paper, a journal, a pen. I recommend I got a whole line of different colored pens.
Oh, very cool.
We get the green and the pink and the orange,
Sure.
and the orange is my favorite. But anyway, and write down each topic in a different color. And it just inspired me to process it differently. So I recommend, maybe, remember when you went back to school and you got all those cool pens?
Yes.
The markers?
Yes.
So, that's something to think about.
I even remember the peachy that went with them.
Oh my gosh. Yes, little trapper keeper.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Anyway, we're old.
Hey.
In case you're wondering. Anyway, so here's what we're going to ask you to do. You ready? 2023 is going to be amazing. So, we're going to ask you to write down all your wants and wishes. That's what we're calling it today. All of your wants and wishes. And for the purpose of this exercise, all of your wants are personal growth, feeling type things.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of the wishes are all material things and stuff like that. Because honestly, do you remember? I need you to take you back for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Let me take you back to
I'll go.
back when you were wanted things.
Yes.
Especially when you're little.
As a
right?
child. Yes.
Yes. We asked for things all the store. Your mom couldn't go to the store with you without you asking for things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then your friend's parents got a new car or a pool or something, and you're like, I want that. My friends took horseback riding lessons. So I came home and I wanted a horse. They looked at me like, are you But I see it and I want it. Can I have that? I want that. I want this. I want that. And then eventually all the adults in your life tend to remind you that everything costs money, and so you get a little heavier and a little
defeated.
Don't be greedy. What are other ways that we talk the want out of?
You give to others, don't want it for you.
Yes, self-sacrificing,
right.
All of these things. So we end up feeling guilty asking for things, so we stop. And then we stop even allowing ourselves to want them, because we get the impression that responsible people and good people in their core don't want for themselves. Right. You want for others. But it's natural to want. Yes. And so when we don't acknowledge that and honor that, we feel this disconnect. And then we feel guilty because we're not really happy for them because they got what they wanted.
Yeah,
right. Some level you're a little jealous. Then you're like, I'm a horrible person. I need to maybe. No.
Gosh.
You have to allow yourself to want something. And wishing is the same way. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I took every opportunity. So I wished on a star, first star of the day, right? I didn't see a lot of shooting stars, so I just picked any star.
Well, that works.
Wishing star. A lot of lucky pennies. I still pick those up every time I see them, and I say a little thank you. I do. I love my lucky pennies. Found a dime yesterday.
You know, it's interesting because when I was divorced, I found dimes like crazy. Isn't that funny how the universe brings you things?
Yes.
Anyway.
Wishing fountains. Maybe you go out to eat. Well. They have a Buddha there. You just rub the belly a little bit.
Sure.
On the way out, they have it by the cash register. If you go to a wonderful place. Yes. So we wish for things, and we still do. Unfortunately, we usually wish for sad things now. Like, I wish everything bad didn't happen in 1 month. I wish that, we're wishing for bad things. But the fact is, that little person in front of you, that little boy or little girl, is still wishing in there. And why not, right? Let's do that. So that's what we're going to do. And I promise you, it sounds fun and light and airy, but it is powerful beyond what I can describe to you. We were talking about a little bit of that earlier, so I think she believes me now. It really does make a huge, huge difference. So here's what we're going to do. So I want you to take a list and take whatever color pen you want.
Okay.
I used green for this one. This is like lime green. Anyway, and what do you want? What do you want to be? So do you want to be happy? Do you want to be more confident? Do you want to be extroverted? Do you want to be loved? Do you want to feel loved? Do you want to be calmer? Do you want to be more peaceful? Do you want to be funny? You know, creative? Do you? What do you want? How do you want to feel? And stop when you're writing those down and feel that for a second. What would that be like? You know, yeah. I used to watch Friends when I was younger.
Yes.
And Phoebe was kind of extroverted and kind of kooky and crazy. And I was always worried about being judged because I judged myself like you wouldn't believe. And so I always wanted to be like her. The fact I was like, she just outwardly says things and everybody's like, and she doesn't care.
Right.
She was so confident who she was. And that's what I wanted. It sounds silly, doesn't it?
No, it sounds wonderful. I think it sounds wonderful.
I wanted to be that. So did you have any wants? Like that?
Oh.
Like what you wanted to?
Yes, I think there was a period of time, and I've said this to my kids, where you're building your character, you're building who you become.
Yes.
So you observe people around you and you start going, oh, I like how that person is that way. I like what this person does and how they treat people this way. To me, it comes down to a lot of how you treat people. But yes, that would help me figure out my wants and what fit for me. And sometimes I try something and it didn't work.
It would be a good one for you, maybe. I would write is, I want to be the kind of person that people feel better after having been with me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would that be a good way to be? To know that everybody feels better after you've been with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you brought that either calm or peace or joy or laughter, you know.
It's a great one.
There's your want list. So you need to stop and feel it a little bit viscerally. What would that be like if you were more confident? How would you walk in a room? Who would you ask out? What kind of job would you go for? You know what I mean? What would you do? So allow yourself to sit in that a little bit. That's the key. And it's a lot of fun. It feels really good. So wishes. Now we get fun stuff. And this is a little harder for a lot of people because we don't allow ourselves to do this very often. So I need you to work on this, even if you have it like in a journal and it takes you a couple of days. Take it in your car with you or whatever, or sit down and go at the end of the day, give yourself one wish. So what kind of, would you like a different home? You know,
car.
What would it look like?
Right.
What is that? And can you picture yourself walking into it? What does that feel like? You know, don't go too big. It could be a condo somewhere or a cabin at a lake. It could be a mansion. It could be a, you know, one-story ranch with 5. Who knows?
Who knows?
It doesn't matter. Whatever that looks like for you. And like she said, car, or do you wish you were debt-free? Right?
I do.
Yeah. Do you wish you were making 6 figures a year? Maybe multiple 6 figures a year? What would that feel like? What would you spend it on? How much would you put aside? Allow yourself to follow that through a little bit.
Kind of dream.
Yes.
Kind of really dream about what would
you're
be.
making a wish. Yeah, it's not hurting anybody. And would you travel more? Where would you go? You start writing down places that you would go, and why do you even want to go there? I mean, do you want to just go learn about different environments? Did you hear, you know, whatever that looks like for you, let it flow and let it go. And then, now here's the thing, so everybody's a little different. So you can make a vision board, and you can have it on your phone or your computer as your screensaver. You can have it take up a whole wall in your room if that is what you want to do. You can, whatever. You can have a list, and you can read it every day and have it somewhere you're exposed to. I personally, I know you didn't ask.
But do share. Please share.
Right. I have had all of it. I've done it where I can see them, whatever. And sometimes, because I'm in a great space, I put myself in a great space when I'm writing it. But if you're having a rough day and those goals seem so far away or whatever, they actually kind of have the opposite effect. I'm just like, I feel like I'm farther away from that, not knowing what's coming tomorrow, just based on what happened today, right? And so it would actually trigger more of a negative thing. So I've also done them and then put them away. So I've given them all the intention and love, and they generated all the good feelings, and I really enjoyed that process. And then put them away and bring it out again later.
When you bring it out, does sometimes your feelings change about some of the things you have on your board?
No, so when I bring it back out, it just makes me feel like I did when I did it.
Did it originally?
Right.
Got it.
So it's kind of like hearing a song. It takes you
Mhm.
back. You know, you can smell something that you
Uh-huh.
had. Yeah. Same kind of thing.
Got
Whereas if you're getting exposure all the time, your feelings around it.
You kind of get
Fluctuate.
to where you don't really see it anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
That's another thing too. So I was cleaning my room and I found 5.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're a good planner, man.
And I got rid of them, but I got to check off which ones that had happened.
That's
All the
very
different
cool.
things, and it was a lot of fun. So, but this is actually, I have notebooks, so that for this procedure, but you can do it as an
Procedure.
procedure. Like
You're so cute.
we have a procedure.
For this
Scalpel.
process, let's call it a process.
Scalpel. We're cutting this thing wide open, letting all the stress out.
And maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, maybe. The thing is you just want to make sure that you're feeling the process, you're setting the intention. 2023 can be as great as you want it to be.
Yeah.
But if you don't, no, because that's not true at all. I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
When you do this process, you're giving yourself something to look forward to. You're giving yourself a goal. Your subconscious gets a goal of how you want to feel and everything. And you're going to tend to make choices inadvertently that will end up getting you there. And without knowing where you want to go, you just tread water. You're just kind of wandering left, right, over it, and then life's happening to you. And you end up surviving and not thriving. You deserve to thrive. You deserve to be calm in your body and excited in your life, right? Which is the perfect balance, I think.
See the possibilities.
Yes.
Make sure you see those out there.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yes. So anyway, that is our tip. We are going to do it, and we would love to hear how it works out for you.
Absolutely. Share that with us.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear that in the feed below, and anything else you would like us to talk about or share with you, we'd love to know that too.
Yes.
And don't forget to download that stress reducer in 3 simple steps.
Yeah.
Just some fun
It's
things
a
to do.
1 week little guide, guys. I mean, honestly, you take it, and if you do those 3 little steps every day for a week, your stress is going to reduce significantly. Is it going to go away? No, but you're going to feel so much better right now, and you deserve that,
You do.
right? So,
Try it so you can see.
yes.
And remember, this is Tara and Roxanne, and we're here to help you calm your mind so you can enjoy your life. Thanks for spending time with us.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye.